All right, you see me? Welcome, my people. Althea Taylor, Natural Life. We can talk anything about natural life tonight. I was having a problem with I don't know if it's my internet. On my screen, it is saying waiting for guests. You're hearing me? All right. I will just go ahead and chat alone tonight while you guys listen. So I'm Althea Taylor, and I want to try my best to go natural in life, eat natural foods, do things naturally. It's not an easy road, but I am going to continue to try. It's not fully natural like my hair, so I started here, you know, but all of me is not fully natural. Everything that I do is not fully natural because it takes a time to go fully natural. Well, give it up to my hair. It is fully natural, okay? My body, I think, is almost fully natural. Yes, so when you're fully natural, you don't bathe with the soap like how them use, because the soaps are made up of so many things. There's not a natural soap, my people. That is not what you're gonna find. You're not gonna find a natural soap. I don't think so. Well, maybe I'm wrong to say there is not a natural soap to be used on the skin, but I think the procedure that they use to make the soap are not quite natural. Fancy, join me. You can talk, man. You can talk, and then now we hear your feedback. So me can ask you the question from here, because me and you there here. If you think like the soaps that are used on our bodies are natural, all the soaps, or if there can be a soap that is quite natural. I think they say black soap. The black soap? Some type of black soap. I don't know much about it, but my friend uses a black soap that she says is all natural. All natural? Black soap. Because there's something that people order on the internet. I think it's what them call it, the light. There's something that they use in the soap, and I don't think that's natural. Okay, I don't know that one. I've seen the black soap, and it looks pretty natural, but I have to find out. Well, I would like to see the procedure in which they make it. So I'm not going to fight them down and say them soap no natural. I would have to, because some people use the fire coal. I think it can be natural. Yes, the fire coal. I think somebody tell me about the fire coal other than using the light, the thing that they buy off the internet to use and buy in the soap. So maybe the soap can be natural for you. Totally natural with herbs and olive oil. Okay, so let us say that soaps to use on the body can be natural, like quite natural from using the hash, the herbs, and the olive oil, and it can be put together quite naturally. But I would like to see the process being done. So, natural life and most natural to be a naturalist, it comes with the hair being natural, the skin being washed with naturally made soap, Okay, so there and then a total natural person would not use like lotion on the skin because there wouldn't be a natural lotion.
Right. They'll do like olive oil and maybe
Olive
essential
oil.
oils for smell. To smell good.
Oh, we're not going to use the essential. You sure about the essential oil? They are natural. Those scented oil. Where the scents come from?
Like they come from the flowers. They get the they
And
they
they do
consume it
nothing
through them.
else with
Well,
it?
I haven't seen the process, so I'm not 100%.
Okay. So we will start with the hair and we can go along with the skin. So we can use olive oil to oil the skin, coconut oil. What else would be natural for that purpose?
For the hair and the skin.
Hmm.
I know some. I think you could put a little baking soda. I think for deodorant or something. I'm not sure.
Baking soda is natural.
I think so.
There are quite a few things that are not natural, people. So to be quite natural, totally natural, you have to start with the hair and the skin. Don't it fancy?
That sounds good.
Yeah, the hair and the skin. So we have to know what type of soap to use on the body, how to deal with the hair. That's why most people turn
Mm-hmm.
Rastafari. So Rastafari, there are some natural Rasta. So it's easy, to be natural. It is easy for some people, but it is hard for some. So we said olive oil to oil the skin,
Olive oil, coconut oil is
coconut
good.
oil, what else?
Grapeseed oil is good too.
Grapeseed oil.
Hmm. That's
Mm,
good for the skin. That's
yes.
all you need.
So natural mean that you don't add anything to anything that is outer to what you are doing. So when you start here and the skin, maybe those areas would be so easy for you to do naturally. So we go internal now. That's the hard part. Don't you think?
Mm-hmm. That's the hard part.
So my friend here who always visit me from overseas. She's such a great friend.
Thank
And
you.
you're welcome. She loves everything natural. She loves the natural mangoes, the pineapple,
Jackfruit,
the jackfruit, and
custard apple,
the
my
custard
favorite.
apple. Yes, it's only one little natural fault I've found with her. She's going to learn about it tonight. I didn't tell her, but I see she walking on a natural part. Whenever she comes here to Jamaica, she always go find the ital food and the ital juice. Even the ice cream is what
Vegan.
vegan. So even the ice cream is vegan that she consumes. I've never seen her falling ill while she's here with me. I don't know if when she go back to America she fall ill. I'm just seeing her moving along like mm, 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 mm. Yes, she's very brisk. She's not fat, but she's slender and healthy. She said she used banana for the booty. That's all
And
why
now yam. Yummy.
yam, and she love yam. But she's doing quite fine naturally. It's only one little flaw she have where, and she's going to hear it tonight. She looks sleepy, but you're gonna hear. Okay, so with her consuming the natural foods, she doesn't have to shop in the supermarket unless it's toiletries like those things she's gonna buy. So if she come to Jamaica and find a natural man who does farming, that would be great. Because she will be eating all the foods from the earth. But as I was saying, she's doing a little that is off, just a little. Not that I don't want her to do it. sh- It's okay with me, but there is a but in it. I am not totally natural. I am not even half where she is doing it so natural because I was still going to the supermarket and get my Irish mush and my cock soup and my lasco. She doesn't consume none of those. She don't want the noodles. She don't want those things in the tin either. But guess what she want? I wish you could tune in tonight and text in. But I hope you are there listening to this conversation. I'm unable to get my guests to come and type. I don't know what's the problem. Tomorrow I will check it out with an expert to say what is locked. So my friend here who is always going back to work, saving a little money to come and visit me, give it up to her family over there. Give it up to her mom, her sister, her dad, her brother, her friends, her children. I've heard all about you and I hope you come and visit soon. But whether you come or not, one of her sister was here, give it up for her. Whether you guys get to come or not here to Jamaica, the rest of the family, you are in my heart to say you are here still. So, what I was saying is that I thank you for allowing her to come and visit me because I know she didn't just dash out of America, even though she's a big woman and not telling you. And I know you all approve if you're watching right now, if you're listening. Fancy's sister, mother, brother, daughter, son, I say thank you for allowing her the privilege to always keep coming to visit me. She's my only company here, other than my spouse and my daughter. Uh, yes, I have company on the phone. Sometimes people visit, but she has been an overwhelming visitor. To each time she tell me that she's coming, my world light up. We go naturally. We go visit the tunnel. We go places together. We are even planning to go. We ask God for our safety while going. And we only go to natural places, my people. Natural places. So what I see my friend doing now, she like the banana chips and the plantain chips. So that is what she will go in the shop to buy to say it's natural. I eat them. But if you're going to be totally natural, you have to come and fry your plantain, man. And come fry your banana. We have a way of frying our banana and our plantain chips. When we were smaller, we always in the kitchen making banana chips. So I will show my friend how to make her own banana chips. Not that I'm fighting against the chips, but it can't be natural once it is being in the supermarket as preservative foods.
And I'm not trying to be 100% perfect either. I'll be honest with you. I'm not trying to.
Okay.
I'm still free.
So she's agreeing that that's happening, and she's saying that
I'm okay with it.
she's okay with it.
I'm not trying to be perfect.
She's not trying to be perfect. But I don't think that will create too much harm on her because that's the only thing she does that is not totally natural. So I think the body will release those toxic things. I think other foods and fruits will take that away.
Wash it off.
Will wash it off. So I am saying to you, my people, to go natural. Quite natural is the intake and the outtake. the inner and the outer. And it's kind of hard, but I tell you, it's not really hard for me. I cannot go to buy that noodle. I cannot go to buy that whatever. I can just make up my mind because the only thing that I consume right now, all right, there is a biscuit bag in it, a brown biscuit bag in my small dresser drawer. Bring it to me. Yes, I plant my own food. We here in this yard plant every morning. Almost you can see us with a machete. Me and my spouse, we move around the yard. We plant our yam. The last time he dug the yam for me, I was trying to dig it and I couldn't dig it, and I called him to show him that the yam is ready. And it was 25 pounds, my people, here in my yard. My yard doesn't have any more space for anything to be grown. Even right now, there are some tomato suckers. I don't know where to juke them and jam them. I'm thinking I can't do the juking and the jamming yet because the rain a fall too much. The rain a fall. So yes, I can go totally natural. I can wake up and I can cook my food. My mom make the natural coconut oil. She makes them and sell them. I think it's 2005 for a bottle of her oil. No man, it's a regular crackers bag. It's like one that you buy at the supermarket and just eat and it go crum crum crum. It's a brown bag. It's a brown whole wheat crackers bag. So I'm trying my best to not eat those food with preservative because as I was, if you want to bake a pudding and you don't want it too tough, you can use baking powder. Yes, we don't know exactly where baking powder come from, but at least the baking powder is safe enough that you can get it over the counter, right? Sticky that. So we give the baking powder a little thumbs up to say it's, proven. But those other stuff that are in the biscuits that are made and the juice, they are not around the counter. The only thing we can get is the yeast, the baking powder. Okay, she don't see, but I can talk about it. So there's a biscuit. I was traveling one day with a friend, and the friend was eating because she know that I'm trying to go natural. So there are some biscuit and there are some things in the shops and in the supermarket that they are saying it's natural crackers and it's natural. This they are not natural. It's full. They are still not natural. So she was eating the biscuit and she asked me if I wanted some of the biscuit. And I said to her, I'm not saying that I don't want any of the biscuit, but let me read. There's some crackers in the kitchen cupboard. There one come. Let me read what this biscuit bag say before I consume anything. And the first thing that grabbed my attention on the back of the biscuit was peroxide. Whatever type of peroxide it was, my people. We need to read before we eat. This is our internal that we can't see. The only time we know that something is really wrong is when we have a bowel action. Yes, thank you. Yeah, to know that the food that we eat is not being digested properly. I cannot see nothing on this bag. My friend, come here. Oh, this is. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to read, but I can't see nothing on this bag. But this is not the one that. of the whole heap of ingredients, but make we hear what ingredients depend on one here. The ingredients. But I know one that have a long list of ingredients, Mr. Kaka Coach. A Benson and them the name they can't even call. Where did they get so much crap to put in a biscuit? And why don't we just go and make a total Arab pudding? Arab blue jaws then. What is wrong with us that we can't get up? Total make with only coconut and flour and sugar, and little spice. And we can still put in our fridge if we don't have. And if we not have a fridge, we make case eat it off and rub up another one again. I will go to the supermarket and I will buy things and put in the house that I don't eat. But who else in the house eat them? I can't force them. I have to let them choose for themselves. You understand? This citric acid in the juice, I tell you this. If I drink a orange juice, you see, man, then orange juice, I don't know if some of them natural. I don't know. They say some natural, but me no know. But any orange juice me put on my mouth, me have to sleep over the toilet to pee the whole night. And I have tested it. There is something in it that is not good. And if I don't drink that orange juice, me alright. Other than if me consume too much sweets. So if you consume too much sweets, you will find yourself peeing regularly because the kidney in a problem they know if you flush. If you work hard, if you flush the excess. So a water the other my people. Water. When you eat your dinner, you drink water. This whole heap of drinks. I not call the drinks then name. Yeah, one type of drinks will come in now. It's sweet. You can dilute it 10 times and that juice, that drink 10 times and it is still sweet. Yes, so the problem that we are facing these days, why so much people have their foot cut off, is the sweets, my people. Too much sweet. Too much sweets. It's very, very sad. Oh, we cannot let go off of the sweets. We need to let go of the sweets.
The berry is pretty sweet. They really want something real sweet. The berry.
The oh,
Berry.
Nisberry like over sweet.
I know.
What was the fruit that you gave me that you carried along with you when you were coming?
Oh, those dates.
The dates. Listen, that's the sweetest fruit I've ever. It's sweet till it cracks through it. That is grown on a tree.
I don't know how it grows, but it's natural. It's got a little stump on it.
I don't think the dates is natural. I think it's been sweetened.
Okay, girl.
Did you know that there are pineapples that have been sweetened?
Oh, they mess with it.
Yeah, they mess with it. So some pineapple where you say it's sweet. Better if you go buy this sour pineapple from the sour pineapple man. They have a way of even in the natural way of life
They tamper with
to
it.
sweeten the fruits. To sweeten the fruits on the while they have been planted. Some here, hmm, some here. It looks of it true. There's a pineapple right now that when you put it on your table for days, it not perish. Perishable foods are the foods that you should consider. Perishable fruits, the fruits that easy to spoil. My tea bag company that I collect herbs for, yes, I collect Cersei, sarsaparilla, vervain. We want enough. So get on board, find me, and I'll talk to you some more about it. The name of my tea bag company that I do business with is Perishable Jamaica Limited, Tops. Perishable. Over the years, that company have been alive and kicking and doing well because they choose the right name, the right brand, the right things. Perishable. Perishable items are the items that you should think about consuming.
Because they're still alive. They're not preserved.
They are not
They still have
preserved.
all their life forces, all their life is still in them.
Yes, and that is the reason why I don't clamp down too much on people who eat them meat, Yeah, I don't want the flesh other than sea or soil these days, but if you notice, the meats are perishable as well. If you put them down on the counter, they will spoil.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So you meat eaters get way because you're eating perishable foods and you don't have to put the preservative in the meat other than to store it in the fridge. But
Yeah,
don't consume too much meat though.
right, because they got too much fat in it.
Right,
That's not
right,
good.
yeah.
Fat and hormones, so it's really
Yes.
not good.
So meat, I approve meat, because meat sweet. But what I don't approve about meat is the way it is being seasoned.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, especially for people who have high blood pressure. Because the meat, if you know season properly, tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can find, look on the fish. The fish are normal food. You can just go see and catch your fish and go roast it. And the fish tastes nice same way even if you sprinkle the salt on it. So the fish are the best meat. No care what you say or what you do. Sorry. Me no want no more 2 foot animal like myself for eat. Fine with anybody who eat it. Fish na no foot and fish na no lungs. So me will work with I will work with the fish because I believe God couldn't put so much fish in a sea if I not eating the one who eat it. For them just born and dead off. So some people say them are vegan and they don't want no flesh. Nothing wrong with eating fish. Some people say them no want nothing with life to eat. All type of thoughts me a hear. All type of thoughts me a hear. They no want nothing with life to eat. Nothing want move. Answer this question. Calaluna no life. Cabbage na no life. Pop chow na have no life. Pumpkin na no life. Where you say fancy?
We eat things that are plants.
Yes, but if you cut them down, them a go wither.
Mm-hmm.
But if you left them, them keep blooming. So what you say about that?
What I say is, I eat just fruit and vegetables. That's it. Nothing that has eyes.
So are the eyes of your afraid
or
I will peep out
nose.
for you.
I don't want nothing with eyes.
Eyes and nose.
Nothing that can cry.
So fish can cry. Fish can cry. God make the fish them in the sea if we use as food. And if we touch the Bible, that's why in this Jesus said, "Come, let me make you fishers of men." And then said Jesus used what? 2 loaves of bread and how much a fish we feed multitude. So Jesus approved of fish. Me never hear say Jesus eat pork and goat for chew and cow. But Jesus did I use fish. The fish then couldn't so much in the sea for no reason. So no go and go eat up on a fish once in a make no sick. And stop that about fish have life and fish now has 2 foot a walk. Fish have eye? Yes, fish have eye. Yes, fish have. But I'm saying those plants, there's something about them as well.
Mhm. Yeah,
There's
I know what
something
you're saying.
about the look at the leaves, how they move.
Yeah, they have life in them. I didn't say they're not dead. They are alive. We're eating living foods. They are living
Of course, they
foods.
are living foods.
Hmm. They're just not animals.
They're just
Animals,
not animals.
animals.
But I will say to the people who say fish are flesh. Yeah, fish are flesh, but fish now have 2 foot. And then whole heap of fish there in the sea. And must we eat and must we use as food. No, no amount of goat no there, you know. People have here hunt down goat and a thief them off from the farmers them because them not enough. And because them not enough, them sell them for such expensive price by the pound because them not enough. I still think the fisherman them could have do better with the price of the fish, but then complaining that there is gears to be, so we leave them alone and buy fish where we can buy it and or go catch with fish. But God approve of fish, my people. That's why they are out there for us to enjoy. Yes, I wanna go and go catch no fish and eat up on a fish, yeah. Yes, fancy. You know what else I want to talk to the people about natural life. So there are things that we are consuming that are not supposed to be passing here. The noodles having seasoning salt, which is not good. That's the one that we put in our soup. So if we can find a way to make our soup quite naturally, other than to use the noodles.
The
Tell me
seasoning.
something.
The seasoning.
Just it not go so nice without the noodle. I not care what.
You just have to adjust your taste. That's all it
Mm.
is.
I just nobody drink no soup.
Do that too.
But somebody can, this live will be saved. So somebody can please text me to say what you can use to make the soup that will make it have great taste without the noodles. Because
You didn't like Chef Ital soup? It was good.
Chef Ital soup,
When we went by the river, everything he had plenty flavor. It was good.
you're right. When he
Yeah,
made that little broth, like with
yeah,
the pumpkin, and he
yeah,
said that was a sip.
yeah. He had the pumpkin and the coconut milk, and he put some
Yeah,
salt. Black. He put
he put a
nutmeg
lot
in,
of different
fennel.
in
Yeah,
what was
cumin,
name?
cumin. Yeah, he put the cumin and
Yeah,
the
you're
turmeric
right.
and the turmeric. He just put different spices.
Different spices.
Yeah, we just have to do more than our usual spices. Just because
Yeah,
he used
he used
fennel,
kulim,
cumin, and fennel seed.
fennel seed,
That stuff I don't usually use. Like my friend, she uses a lot of oregano and thyme. They
who
just
ate
put
better
different
than one.
spices.
Me I go try get back to Chef Vita. Forgive me the recipe.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Chef Vita. Down a White River, they make soup without put noodle. And it
And the
was,
Ital stew was good too.
yeah, pepper, you put pepper in there too,
He
you
put
know.
cayenne too.
Cayenne pepper. It's a lot of thing to boost that type of soup though.
Mhm.
But we will get there. Thumbs up, thank you for reminding me about Chef Vita though. So we're gonna get there. It will be expensive to live, you know, because if you're gonna get, because little noodle, having a 1 pot spice, and you can get it at the shop cheap, but all them here, kulu, where name kulu?
Cumin. Cumin. But all he uses is a little bit. So after you
Yes.
buy it, it's gonna last a long time.
All
Like
right.
you didn't see him put like a speck of this, a
Yeah, a
speck of that.
speck of this and a speck of that, and so we have to be careful now how we put in the amount. So okay, so the noodles will be out. Oh, the porridge, the porridge,
Tabasco is what that's y'all.
the porridge without without the powder milk or the tin milk. Oh, I made the porridge. I just use some raw peanut most time. I boil the raw peanut with the plantain because I love plantain porridge. And when I don't feel like using no milk, but sometimes I'm very lazy to use the coconut milk to do the coconut. I just get 3 seeds of ripe banana and blend it. And so I get sweet, so the ripe banana can sweeten the porridge. So the natural porridge is made with the ripe banana, the coconut milk, yeah, little peanut, so that is all natural. And I want to touch base with you with the water that we do consume. I know, I know it's hard, especially people who are living in the built up area. But people, you can adjust your life and you can fix your life to how you want it, no matter where you live. What you need to do is to buy a filter plant. They are costing about $5,000 in most wholesales now. So you can save to buy a filter plant. What you need to do is start getting your water from the rain wherever you are. Get a 600 no, no little tank. Save and buy it. Throw one partner. 650 gallon tank and lead it to your kitchen only. I repeat, wherever you are in the world, connect that tank to your kitchen only. That means that is the water that you cook with and that is the water that you drink. Get a catchment, cover the top of the tank while you're catching that rainwater. Don't put no bleach or no chlorine in there. So you filter the pipeline when the water coming, the rainwater coming to the kitchen. So you can drink that water and you can buy some rat poison and poison around your surrounding. That means when a rat no go on your roof. Try something, man. Try something. Because the water will come through the pipeline with that whole heap of bleach there. You can imagine every day I eat and drink and sip bleach. It can't good for in your so. That's how my pipeline to my kitchen is strictly rain. That's the water I consume. Now that the rain is low, if my water runs out, we could go to the spring. Yes, but I don't like to go to the spring anymore. But if the water runs out, we could go to the spring. So that is still an option. But this is the reason why I choose the 650 gallon so that the water lasts and I only send it to the kitchen. So it's rotate just to the kitchen. So it will last until the rain fall again. Not everybody can do what I do, what most people can try. So the rainwater is the water that you should try to consume the most. So I'll give you a little story about the rainwater. A young man came to walk my yard once and he asked me for a drink of water and I said, okay. I turned on the tap, the pipe in the kitchen, and I said, we don't fool around ice water here, you know. So I will put the water to cool for a while, so you have to wait. And him say, okay. So I turn on the pipe in the kitchen and I fill up the bottle and I let the water cool and told him that it was cool now. And he came and have it. When he drank that water, he said, tell me something. Where this water come from? Where this water came from? That's a question he asked me. Me say, you know, sir, a rainwater? He said, no, sir. Rainwater can't so nice. Me say, yes. It's the height of where the water is really coming from. So when you have one little low zinc tap and you set the it a go bitter. But when you put it, I don't know why the magic way I work up there. We gotta work up there. But it's okay when it's coming from a height.
Mm.
And he asked me to set some more of the water in the fridge for him because the water was so nice to him. And can you believe that the next morning I was going up the road, he ride a bike, and I saw him coming. No, I got a work for him on a farm further down the road. So he said the man called him to do some work, but him want to make sure him get some of my water. So he was coming on his bike with one of them big water bucket. He said, "Please, I'm begging you some of that water that you gave me to drink yesterday.
Wow.
It's holy water, my people." So I was saying to him, "No, I just, just for say, but you're gonna pass the regular spring that everybody full water." Him said, "No, I want the water that you gave me to drink yesterday." I tell you, that water tastes like, if you're hungry and you just come in, if you start drink that water, it come like a food you eat naturally. It is heavy,
Mm.
heavy, and it's like I can't describe that water. It's like I'm going to make you have some one of these things.
Okay, okay. And I'll give a water report.
But when I gave him the water, there was not any filter on it. No, there, there was not any filter on it. So what I'm saying to you, in the natural way of life, you have to fix up yourself. You can't wait for government and who no send no water. Just pray for rain and set your things to rain. It's almost over 3 years now that I set, you know, I asked my hubby to set the rainwater. That idea just came to me and I said, straight to the kitchen. Everybody come here consume that water and never hear if nobody have any belly bowel action because of that water. Zero. It is the best, my people. Maybe good for high blood pressure too. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows where the still wind blows? So as I was saying, so we can find ways to make the soup, Oriah highlighted me, to make it taste good. Remember, me no know everything, So me just I try to learn and to learn and to learn and to learn more. So we think about the ear to stay natural, like the bongo, yeah. See bongo nut, yeah. Tough, you see, man. And we think about what we can use on the skin to stay natural. And we think about natural foods. Sometimes I wonder, cow a natural food? The
What
meat of cow a natural food?
it just doesn't agree with the body. Our
Goat a
body
natural food?
our body doesn't agree with it.
Mm-mm.
It was problems and high blood pressure and
It look like goat and cow and some other animal a natural food, but the chicken where they sell in the supermarket can't natural. So I make them. Oh my goodness.
mm, our bodies don't agree with all that meat. Stomach
The stomach, yeah.
problems, high blood pressure, diabetes,
When I used to eat
fat.
meat,
Too much fat.
guess what my favorite meat was?
Oh,
Mm-mm. Not goat, not chicken. The favorite part of an animal for me was, guess, it's an animal and it was a part that on it that was so.
the turkey neck.
No, sir, turkey neck. No, turkey neck feet. Try again. So it's not the goat and it's not the turkey neck.
And it's not the cow. The pork.
It's not the pork. I used to love pork. It's a cow, but it's a cow head.
The cow head. Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
They eat that where I'm from a lot.
Oh God, one. Co-ed? Mercy, 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 mercy. My sister love oxtail. Look here, why
They
price.
love that where I'm from.
The oxtail as well?
Yeah.
The oxtail tastes good. Very, very good.
You cook it good too. You cooked it one time.
Oxtail at about $2,000 for 1 pound. It's better than fish. Oxtail at $2,000 fish bone.
Tell them keep it, keep it.
Then people still have to buy it.
Yeah, make it stay.
If oxtail got $5,000 pound, my sister.
They gonna make it happen.
Oh, so yeah. So even your lipstick where you use for your lip, you can put like a olive oil, natural.
I do. I still wear lipstick though.
You use olive oil on your lip?
Keep it moist and soft.
Natural. Yes. And me, I guess you know. I guess this. I don't have a truth to this. I guess that one I tell you no. You see, if you go natural, no gray hair now.
Not too many Jamaicans have too much gray
If
hair.
you go natural, what you say about Jamaican
I
and
said
gray hair?
Jamaicans don't have too much gray hair. I look at y'all all the time. Not too many
Which
people.
country you see the most gray hair?
In America for sure.
You see gray hair in
A
America
lot
enough?
of people they get gray young.
Then get gray young.
Yeah.
Too
And here
much,
I seldom see
too
people with
much
gray hair.
burger, man. Too much fast food.
I don't know what it is, but we gray early.
But I tell you, other than
And the men bald easy.
the men
Bald
ball easy in
easy.
America, and the people gray easy more than Jamaica. But I tell you, we have to give it up to our 3 million Jamaican. We can't eat off the mango and the apple, and because the amount of fruits that we don't have enough people in Jamaica to eat it. I believe Jamaicans are the most natural set of people in the world because the natural things is where we gravitate on. Yes, we run gas shop, we get a little biscuit and a little something. We can't do no better sometime, but if the shop lock and that's not there, we figure ourselves out naturally.
And y'all
We
drink
know
y'all
how to
drink
run down like a coconut and like a susumba and boil 2 banana, eat go with bed. So I would say 75% of Jamaican are natural people. Naturally. So maybe that's why we stay so young and
yeah, and
fresh.
your hair is thick and black.
Yes.
All of those
But I
things.
still believe that the people who grade the most are the people who eat meats the most. Yeah?
Yeah, so.
I think the people who graze the most are the people who eat. And I still believe the people who age fast are the people who are great meat eaters.
Mhm. Yeah, so.
I'm looking at the people who say they are vegans and the people who say they are vegetarian. I'm seeing the freshness more. Yes, I'm seeing the freshness more. And I will talk again about the lady that's in Florida who does everything natural, eats everything. She make her own juice, she plants her own food. She don't go nowhere unnatural with eating. And she said her husband used to run a meat shop. When she seen all of those meat things, she just decided to go natural, eat natural, drink natural. And she and her husband is almost the same age. And when she walking beside her husband, people think it's the granddaughter.
Oh my.
And
Oh my goodness.
now is the time when her husband is saying, I should have listened to you and stop eating this walipa meat. So there's something about the meat, the walipa whopping up of the meat that maybe not so right with aging.
Mhm.
Yes. My friend was on my live the other night and he distinctly told me his age. And I was saying, Thank you, because it's not a lot of people who want to tell people their age. But like me now, we can boast about my age. Me, now I go tell you no exactly how much me be. But me soon reach 50.
Girl, you got a long way to go.
Talk up in the phone. Talk up in the phone fancy. Because you don't look like you soon reach 50 neither. So I have three kids. One 26, you know. And I saw on her WhatsApp the 20th of April to say she's 27. I mean, I know my pitney age. So she's 27, and I have a 24-year-old son and a 14-year-old daughter. And people oftentimes come and look at me and my hubby and say, well, we're not aging. The two of them look like two young little pitney. Give thanks. Yes. So I have a granddaughter who I love so much. I have a 27-year-old, I have a 24-year-old, and I have a 14-year-old. So I have two girls and one boy. Yes, and I can say thank God for those three kids. They are holding up their head and they are making their mommy proud. They are not doing anything that I am disapproving of. I can say give thanks. My daughter went to college and she's a linguist. She teaches modern language. My son is a chef, and my daughter, the small one, is still in high school, and I think she's going to be something great as well. Because I see she moving around the computer, moving around, so I give thanks for that. Wherever God grace leads her, I say thanks to God for them.
And I'm going to bed.
All right, then I only have 8 minutes left on my live. And I'm sorry that the commenters couldn't get a chance to be here with me tonight. Tomorrow I will figure out what went wrong there
IT specialist.
with an IT specialist. If there's anybody who stayed with me on my live, I would know until such time. I say thank you. Thanks for being with me, Araya. Thanks for sharing. So there are so many things that I would like to touch on about natural life, the way we eat, the way we drink, and the way we operate being a naturalist, because that's in it too. You have to show love and care and help the people to do likewise. So I say give it up to my three kids, or were three kids. I didn't get them alone. Give it up to my parents who granted me this privilege to be here tonight. Continue sending love to my family and friends and all my YouTube supporters. You are like families as well. I thank you for supporting my channel. I posted a video this morning with the fisherman, and I see you have watched and you have commented. And I say thanks to you for doing so. I've been on a few lives lately, and I've seen you coming in on my live to comment and to stay with me. I have some people who I would like to big up who is always on my live. Love Life, Best Bean, Fancy, Third Eye Vision. I know they would have been here with me tonight, talk of your experience. Keisha and Martin, Olivia Davis Mace, and all who had come, Farmers Hut, Mika, Moisha, all who have Afromex family, all who have found me on my life. Remember, I'm young in YouTube business. My channel is not doing bad, especially my short videos. Remember, I'm Althea Taylor Natural Life. Please go find my channel and see the natural stuff that I've been posting on my channel. I will be thankful. And don't forget, it's mango time, mango time, mango time. Enjoy your mangoes. I hope what I've said tonight on this live, if all not if not all that I have said, I hope some of what I've said will shed some light, especially about how to set your water and don't just go bawling that no water no come a pipe and government this. Pray, not, I wouldn't say pray alone. Wait on the rain because God knows when to send the rain. So pray if you want, but wait on the rain. Wait on the rain. That's my take. I'll just wait on the rain. I don't just go, God send me some rain now. I pray that you send us some rain. Mm-mm. I wait on the rain. And when it comes, I feel thank you. I just got a notification that saying Shakur and family is going live. It just came up on my screen. One helps one. Not all the time to each his own. So we have to know how to put certain words. Sometimes we use that term. Each one help one. So in 3 minutes time I will be out. And there's a saying that says, don't write something. It doesn't make sense you write something or you record something or you say something or you make a video of something that somebody didn't learn nothing from. Whatever you set out to come out must be that somebody take a page out of that. I thank you, God, thank you, God, that you ever thought of me. Many are the blessings that you gave unto me. God, I wanna thank you for all you done for me. Thank you, God. I thank you, God. Thank you, God, that you ever thought of me. Thanks, thanks. I'll give you thanks for all that you have done. I am so glad my heart is at rest. Oh God, I give you thanks. Thanks, thanks. I'll give you thanks for all that you have done. I am so glad my soul is at rest. Oh God, I